stack. High yields on stable coins, yeah, that's where my bag at. All I really need is Wi-Fi, get money on DeFi, mega cash on MetaMask. You better run when the runners run, show you how to get your money up. Dollar inflated like bubble gum, markets are jumping like double dutch. Buying up gold till I get a ton, crypto, yeah, I got some. You better run when the runners run, you better run when the runners run.
Happy Monday, runners. We got a brand new business. Micro nodes are exploding. It's April 24th, 2023. We're going to the Dominican Republic this week. We are living the node life. I love it. Let's get into it. As always, I got my good brother here, Ricardo Hamilton, aka Mims. Make it make sense. Are you excited about this new business or what?
Oh yeah, I'm pumped up and fired up, man, because it just gets better. It just gets better and better. And you know, we always got real value, real solutions, real assets. And man, we got a phenomenal show for y'all tonight, man. Just jam-packed with value and information. And yeah, brother, we got a new business, man. A totally new business. It's phenomenal.
So listen, you know, I told you before we got on, I'm like, this is the Mims show, right? Like you and I talked the other night. We both got excited. We're like, we basically have a new business here. You know, as amazing as IX Global and the DABox has been, the way they have revamped the memberships with the micro nodes, we really need to treat this like it is a new business. So I'm going to be reaching out to everyone I ever shared this with, even if they joined or didn't, because what we have here is completely different, and people need to be made aware of how to get in the wealthy lane, right? It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be automatic. You might have to do some work. So maybe break it down, Ricardo, is what has changed? What action do people need to take? You break it down, and then we'll get into some visuals and you know, show people what they need to do right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, every day, literally, I get blown away when I really grasp the magnitude of what we now have with this membership that comes with these income producing assets. You know, there's a lot of things out there and people are getting into a lot of things, but nothing out there that I've seen will pay you for life. Okay. Every single day in an asset, a digital asset that's backed by commodities that has tokenomics that allow the growth and of these tokens, of these assets. It's next level. And you know, every day I'm really like, my mind is be thinking about, yo, we really have a membership that somebody can buy, even if they got it one time. That one-time acquisition of a membership is going to give them an asset that's going to pay them every single day for life in cryptocurrency that is liquid, not a cryptocurrency that they can't do anything with. We're talking about getting paid every single day for the rest of your life in a cryptocurrency that you can swap out and spend in the real economy. That's mind-blowing because right now people are in a lot of stuff. They're in products, they're in all these other companies, and they buy memberships, and they have nothing to show for it after a few months because, you know, whatever, the product was no good or they spent the commission. And I've been in those companies and I've been in other opportunities. But this is why I love dealing with assets, because when we're getting like gold and silver, the gold and silver never goes old. The gold and silver, it will never go to zero. You know, over time, the asset is worth more. You can leverage it. You know, when we're looking at what we have here with nodes and these micro nodes, this is something where somebody acquires this membership. It literally, this is what I've been thinking about, and it just blows my mind because once again, I've never seen nothing like this in network marketing space. You know, just even in business in general, where you have the ability to acquire something and it will pay you for life, and you can set that on autopilot. Because, you know, we talk about building wealth on autopilot, constantly, continuously, consistently building wealth, right? And wealth is a process. It's not a get rich quick scheme, right? And so now when you have a membership where you can convert some of your paper money into a membership that has an asset tied to it that will pay you for life, I just get fired up and excited. I think the value proposition is mind-blowing. I think there isn't anybody with a brain between their two ears that would not take advantage of this, because people have tried different things. I've tried legal companies. I've done, you know, products before. I've done insurance I've done all that stuff before, and a lot of times, people don't have anything to show for it. But I know one thing. This is why we love talking about gold and silver, because when we tell people to buy gold and silver, we will never have to wake up 5 years, 10 years later, somebody tell me that gold and silver is worthless. You told me to buy all this gold and silver and it's no good or it lost a lot of value. No. Over time, and once again, we talk about over a time period, 2, 3, 5, 10 years. This is about building wealth. It's the same thing with these nodes. There's nobody over the next few months and few years and few decades that's going to say, hey, I bought these micro nodes and these tokens are worthless. It's not possible. It's not possible because of the tokenomics, the commodity that backs it, and everything that we have going on. So literally, we have not only a new business, but we have something that is going to disrupt and revolutionize the way memberships and this blockchain node business that we have works. It's mind blowing, and it blows my mind every single day, trying to help people realize the magnitude of what we have.
Woo! Am I sounding okay now, Ricardo? Does that sound okay?
Yeah, you sound better now. The feedback was kind of like,
all right,
a little bit, but you're good now.
So, guys, Mims laid it out for you guys right there. Let's break it down with some visuals, and we're just going to go right into what is a micronode? What does this do? How is this different? Why do you have a new business? Because this is what people keep asking me, even people that have been running with us for years. They're still confused because, we keep revolutionizing the game. So obviously we are the runners, mindset, uplift, manifest momentum. This is how we win every day. No, we are not financial advisors. We don't have jobs. If you want a job, go and talk to your financial advisor. I'm sure they can make sure you stay in that job forever. Obviously you guys know the dollar's going down. Inflation is here, right? They're creating more money. AI automation can take your job. We know all this, but let's go right to what we're talking about right here. Okay. Guys, we're talking about micronodes. As Ricardo said, this is an income producing asset. You can buy one time for only $50, and it's going to continue to pay you cryptocurrency backed by commodities. So Ricardo, before, I even have you break this down, let's just stop and think about this.
Yeah.
Let's just say, okay, I go and buy $100 of Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency or any asset, stock, dollars, gold, silver, whatever. Okay. Or I buy $100 micronode. What's going to happen? Right? Will it continue to grow without me doing anything? We love gold and silver, but when I buy gold and silver, right, it just sits here. It holds its value. Okay. And I know over time it will go up. But if I buy $100 of Bitcoin, it's just going to sit there. It will go up and down with the market. And the only way for me to profit from it is to sell my Bitcoin, and then I have no Bitcoin. So it's not producing any income or revenue for me every single day. I'm not as good as you, Ricardo, but can you maybe make that make sense and break it down to the people?
Yeah, you did a great job, and that's fire. And one of the other things that people need to consider is that, when you're accumulating these tokens, and let's say you've accumulated a few $1,000s, and you're like, you know what, I need all 1,000, whatever dollar amount it is, I need all of it. I need to sell all these tokens right now that I've accumulated from this node that came with this membership. The most, exciting thing about that is that the next day you will still keep accumulating these tokens. You will still keep having these tokens paid to your wallet every single day. That's liquid that you can spend yet again if you need to. And like Mike's saying is that, with gold and silver, even with Bitcoin or something else, once you sell that asset ain't working for you no more. You're no longer leveraging what that asset afforded you, the preservation of your wealth and the appreciation that asset can have because you've sold it. But the amazing thing about this membership is that what people have is there is no, you stopped getting the membership. Now you no longer have this micronode that's paying you every single day. No, when somebody stops getting that membership, you see, that's value. That gets me so excited because even though you might only have 3 micronodes, and let's say you stop and it could be paying you a penny a day or $1 a day, right? Whatever it is, it's when you really understand what's behind this project, what's behind the tokens, what makes these tokens worth more after year 12? 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, right? It's going to get to a point where people have forgotten that they got micronodes. A year or two will go by and they're going to be sitting on thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars
Yep.
in their wallet. It's going to happen. And that gets me so excited because that's so much value. That's so life changing for somebody. And they only paid $150 one time. Now, obviously, the smart person is going to say, man, something of this nature, of this value, I'm not just going to do it one time. I'm going to, set
Yep.
it on automatic because I understand what this thing is affording me. A greater percentage of output of what one node would get. I'm getting more percentage daily income coming in, and that's exciting. So, once again, once you get this membership, it comes with an asset that even if you sold everything that asset produced and accumulated for you
Mm.
over time, that asset will continue to still pay you out and produce throughout your life and quite frankly beyond for a lot of people and for most people. It's a generational wealth asset. And that's what we get excited about, especially what's going on in this economy right now. When you can acquire something of that nature that's backed by commodities with
Mm.
these tokenomics, there's nothing else like this out here. There's nothing out here like this. There's all kind of gimmicks. There's all kind of lotion potion pills. There's all kind of hype and the speculation and false promises in the cryptocurrency space. There's all these new shiny things that are coming out,
Mm.
wallets
Nope.
and 1% return trading programs and all this. Folks, all of it is the same. You've already seen it before. It's under a new company with a new face. There's nothing like what we have with Ice Globe in the debt box. You have never seen nothing like this. There's been no value proposition like this with this membership. This is next level. Everybody's going to want a piece of this, and they should.
Wow. Boom. And Ricardo, as you were saying that, I thought about Cedric Harris when he said, put your soldiers to work.
Mm-hmm.
Every dollar that you ever make is a soldier you can choose to put to work. You can make $1 and go and spend it. You just lost your warrior, right? Take your dollars, put them to work, making more money for you. That is how you become wealthy, period. The first rule of Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, is the wealthy do not work for money.
Right.
This is the easiest, most simple, decentralized, backed by real world commodities opportunity I've ever seen that where people can actually put their money to work. And not, of course, everyone's like, oh, I'm going to buy real estate or I'm going to do drop shipping or all these, it's called like wealth porn that you see on YouTube and Instagram of all these people say, oh, I make all my money doing this. And 99% of you can't do what they're doing.
No, not at all.
Everyone can do this.
Yeah.
Right. Said, put your soldiers to work. So, all right, let's get into this, Ricardo.
Yeah. No, it's fire. And we got to add the value and we got to substantiate it. So we definitely got some things to show you. But I mean, folks, I just love it because we're documenting this thing. And like Mike said, we're going to talk about some things here for those who are in IX and dealing with memberships and stuff. But understand something. Get back to the people that you reached out to before, because the value proposition that we originally shared with you guys when we first got started with this company, the value proposition is totally different now. Okay.
Yeah.
The affordability is totally different now. The access is totally different now. And what they have done with micronodes not only has, made it more attractive, but it's something that is easily shareable. It's so easy to share this membership now because the membership itself is coming with an asset that can pay you for life. And I think you have to you just have to really explain it and say it to that way in somebody, because that should make people start to question. And then as you peel back the layers and realize, well, what is this company? What are these nodes? What is it backed by? What is going to make it increase in value? How is it liquid? When you figure out these things, where is this company going in 12, 24, 36 months? What technology do they have? When somebody really understands what this is, they realize that this is the biggest thing on the blockchain. This is that, that Apple moment. This is that Steve Jobs iPad, this is that Apple moment here. It's with the debt box and these micronodes.
Yes, Brock, I think Ricardo does like nodes. He might be a node head. All right, so let's break this down, guys. You can get a micronode for as little as $50, one-time fee. It keeps producing income, tokens, rewards every single day. It's an affordable price, daily token rewards. It will never expire. You don't have to keep a membership. You don't have to keep paying if you don't want to. You get 1% mining reward output from a regular perpetual node. And you can only buy 10 of them a month. If people are limiting what you can buy a month,
That's
you
a
should
clue.
probably pay attention and say, this might have some value here,
Yeah.
because they're trying to make it so everyone doesn't buy it.
Yeah, that's a huge
So
statement, Mike.
yeah.
Yeah.
So just like we do with gold and silver, obviously, and think about this as with real estate. Most people, if they could buy a house to get passive income, they could. Most people can't go out and buy a house. You need so much money down payment. You have to have good credit. You have to show that you have income in order to get this loan, right? And then even if you're going to rent it out, you got to get a property management company and deal with all that. Most people can't even go and buy a kilo of gold. That's $67,000. But what can people do? They can buy 1 gram of gold a month. That's $71. They can buy 3 micro nodes a month. That's $150. That's what we're trying to teach you. So over time, you're buying micro nodes every month, and it starts to stack up. This is how you get wealthy, guys, with everything. This is called dollar cost averaging.
Yep.
You don't need to throw $10,000 into something one time.
Yeah.
It's actually a very bad idea, right? Find a good asset, constantly, continuously, and consistently buy it every single month. That's what we're trying to teach you guys how to do. So here you see 100 drip. So imagine there's 100 drip logos on here. Okay. Now you can go and buy a perpetual node on drip right now for only $3,500. I paid $7,000 for it. You can buy one now for $3,500, but most of you can't afford that, and that's fine. But you can go and buy 1%. Imagine being able to buy 1% of a house, of a real estate investment that's going to pay you out forever as you rent it out. But you don't have to deal with all that. You don't have to worry about a furnace, the roof, the property management company, the tenants not paying, having to evict them. You can literally just buy an income producing asset. 3 of these, right? You get 3 of these for $150 every single month. So as you continue to do that, and you consistently put your wealth on autopilot, the first month you get 5 micronodes. Now you have 5% of a full node, or 5% of a full real estate investment property. The next month you get 5% more. Now you have 10% of a full node or a real estate investment. The next month you buy 10%, because maybe use some of the profits. You guys got to remember, this is liquid. Do you guys have any idea how long people wait to take profits when they invest in real estate? It's usually 5 to 7 years. So this whole thing you guys see online about how, like, oh yeah, I invest in real estate and I make all this money and do all, like, guys, that's like less than 1% of people. But this is liquid. Every single day, if you want to sell these for dollars and buy more nodes or do whatever you want to do, you can do that. Mims, anything you want to add? Because to me, this is the most powerful slide we have in this whole presentation.
Yeah, and while you were talking, because really, why we're doing this, folks, is because you won't know a good thing or know about anything unless somebody tells you, right? And a lot of times, a lot of the best things, are hidden, especially when it comes to, certain assets to get, certain places to put your money. You won't know about it unless somebody tells you. And a lot of the stuff they keep to themselves. But that's the beautiful thing about the blockchain and this space that we're in now with, technology and social media and information. Things that you were locked out of or that you got in at the end of it, now you can be first. Now you know about it. And these things, nodes, most people don't know about nodes. They don't understand the magnitude of them. And then now when we're talking about real nodes that are backed by commodities and your ability to get micro nodes, it's next level. While Mike was talking, I'm thinking about Monopoly. Okay, he talked about Rich Dad Poor Dad, which we love Rich Dad Poor Dad. But he talked about Monopoly. Buy four greenhouses, get you one big hotel, right? So it's the same thing where a node is, $3,000, let's say for a drip node right now. You might not have $3,000 to buy the red hotel, right? But you might got $150, and that $150 every single month is getting you a percentage of what one full node would pay out. And then eventually, every single month, you've been increasing your percentage. You will find that in a short period of time, you now have the full payout of what a full node would produce, even though you didn't pay the full price for a node at that time. You, like Mike talked about, dollar cost averaging, right? So this is why this is so next level. And then once again, it is also a try it before you buy it type of thing. So people are like, oh, what are these nodes? How do they pay out? What's giving them value? This is something where you get started. As you're figuring out, as you're seeing why we're so excited about this, why are we talking about this? Why are we sharing this with you? And at the same time, you're accumulating these tokens in this micro node. And then once it hit you, like it's hit us and tens of thousands of other people, you'll be like, okay, I need a full node. Okay. I need a few of those full nodes, right?
Oh, hold up, Ricardo. This is breaking news right now. I just checked my IX back office. A drip full perpetual node is down to $2,500.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Hold on.
$2,500. That's huge, folks. Because last time I checked,
swear to God, I'm going to show you guys right now. Look at this. $3,500. Look at this.
It's a good deal.
What happened? Oh, snap, bro. We just sold 4,000 nodes in a day.
Every time we go live,
look at this.
I swear we jumped it.
Look at this. Total sold. Let me blow this up. Holy crap.
No, it was 13. It was
I thought that would take a couple weeks.
Yeah, I thought it would go live. Yeah.
No, we
17,000 already.
17,000 nodes sold.
Wow.
No,
that's huge, folks. Understand something.
Mims, break that down.
Yeah. Well, understand something, folks, that literally about 24 hours or so, the price of these nodes was around $3,500. Okay. And there were about 13,000 nodes sold. And so within 24 hours, right, we sold about maybe 4,000 nodes, right? And the price now, because with the drip nodes, the price actually goes down as they sell out. And at this rate, they're probably going to sell out much faster as the price gets lower, because that price point where people are like, hold on, I got an extra $2,000, I got an extra 2,500 that I can invest. Actually, I've been waiting to get into a right investment. Maybe some people got out of those Ponzi schemes and those 1% of days before they stop paying out. Okay, like a lot of them right now are not paying out, or they're slowing down your withdrawals, or maybe people realize, well, some money I had in this cryptocurrency that was a meme coin, maybe I'm getting out of it. There's people sitting on some cash and they're sitting there waiting like, okay, I've been waiting for these node prices to go down. Now is the time, folks. Now's the time. The prices are going down for drip. Okay, you want to start accumulating these tokens and you want to start getting paid daily for life. And this thing is blowing up, folks. I'm telling you, this is something that you need to share out with everybody. You need to share this with people that you've already shared it with. You need to share it with new people. You need to help people understand what we have, and that's what we're here to do. Because the beautiful thing and one of the crazy things about these nodes is once they're sold out, that's it. They're gone. There's only so many of them. That supply and demand factor takes place, that limited supply of nodes, okay? And you want to make sure that you get one, all right? And this, once again, we talk about buying small, right? Until you figure it out. Get you some micro nodes, get you the membership, $150, and it comes with this asset that's going to pay you for life. Once again, I'm still mind blown every time I say it, and this is not no hype. I get my mind is blown every time I say it, because somebody can try this out, because people try stuff all the time, Mike. People try stuff all the time, but I've never seen where somebody can try something one time for a month. They buy for $150, and then they set themselves up to get paid every single day for life. And I don't care what the dollar amount is, but especially when the dollar amount that I'm getting paid out in every single day has the potential to be worth magnitudes more as time goes on, because it's embedded into the system in which I'm getting paid out in. The guns, that's huge. You know what I'm
Bev,
saying?
baby. It's about the Bev. Forget the guns. It's about the Bev.
The Bev and the guns. Hey, we might get a note on that next. But anyways, ammo or something, because these are commodities very soon. If not
Oh,
now.
snap.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
gun node.
Gun
I'm going
node.
to talk to Jason and Jake about that
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
Dominican. A gun node.
Yeah. But no, somebody, and I do say, get back to whoever shared this out with you. Once again, folks, I can't express enough. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna hold that thought, Mike. I just want to say this really quickly.
Yeah.
I reached out to somebody early on when we first started, and this guy is very successful, makes millions of dollars. He's grown organizations of thousands of people, well-known individual. And when I first showed him the nodes, he didn't take advantage of it. I reached out to him now because I'm so fired up about micro nodes and them paying daily, and I want him to show him what we have. And then I'm fired up about Drip, and then Drip just getting listed on the exchange. So I showed him. Now he's ready. Okay, now he's ready, and now we're going to be doing a presentation for his organization and get the ball rolling. And so I'm saying that to say these people who told you no, or these people who haven't moved, and you've probably went on to the next person, right? Follow back up with them. Okay. Also, the people who are in your business now that you've been sharing with nodes, follow back up with them, because I got people now who've joined IX and got full nodes, and they don't even know that we got micro nodes. They don't know what's going on with micro nodes. Reach out to your business, your people, and I'm telling you, watch what happens to your business. Right? We have something here that's just next level. Nobody's doing what we have. I've seen the 1% a day plays. I've seen the NFT plays. I've seen the DeFi plays. I've seen all of these plays. We already know the traditional stuff that's been out there in the MLM space. I've already seen all that. I've never seen nothing like this. And there's nothing like this out here, where you get this membership one time. Now, I'm not saying get it one time, but the idea that some people start stuff and they don't continue. That's a fact. Somebody might join something.
For sure.
Okay, somebody gonna join something, and next month they ain't joining. They was all excited, and they like, I'm gonna do it, and they was committed. And next month you're like, where you at? And they ain't doing nothing. But I get so excited because even those people, because people join stuff because they want to win, man. And we sharing this because we want to help people win, right? And so I get excited that somebody can join this, pay 150, and then even if they stop, they still gonna get paid for the rest of their life in these tokens. And I hope they forget about it. Well, I ain't gonna say I hope they forget about it, but if they do forget about it and they check it a year later, they're gonna have way more money than what they paid for this membership. I know that because I understand the tokenomics. See, Drip is a half-life token. I need y'all to understand what's going on with Drip. Okay, Drip is a half-life token. It's not like the rest of the tokens. The only other token that node that came out like that was Det and Grow. In the first 2 months of Drip being released, 50% of all tokens ever mined will be released and paid out to these. That's why you just saw 4,000 nodes just sold. That's why you see these nodes selling out the way they sell out, because it's starting to wake people. People starting to say, hold on. The value of these nodes right now at this price proposition compared to what the value of these nodes and these tokens are going to be because of the tokenomics and it being a half-life token is unbelievable. Det, the main utility token for the Det box, that token launched at a penny too, and it's a half-life token. Now Det is sitting at about, I don't know, $9 or $10. The highest it got was about $40. Right. So what if Drip, right? What if Drip having the same sort of tokenomics where it's a half-life token, right, and things of this nature, starting out at a penny, just like the Det box. What if your Drip node is now paying you $9 per token, and you're getting a few hundred tokens a day? Okay, this is the potential that we're talking about. And Mike put it up on the screen. What you're looking at is you're seeing that every year the supply gets cut in half, right there, Mike. We're looking at in half.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the supply gets
cuts in half for the first 7 years, and then it's all about the tax.
Yeah, and so understand something, folks, that this is why we get excited. So some people looking at this like a get rich quick scheme. They're like, they've been in for a few months, and they're like, oh, the tokens are down and this and that. And you just, this is why Jason say people don't really understand what they have. They don't understand the value of this project, okay? And this is why I said when you're looking at building wealth, this is something you constantly, continuously, consistently do, right? And so when we're looking at this project on year 2 and year 3, Do you understand that the massive reduction of the supply of tokens and then that liquidity? Now understand something. The debt
Woo!
Mike, it's huge. Now understand something, folks. The debt box has this revolutionary scanning technology that's allowing them to find these resources all over the world. They're making major partnerships. They're giving back to villages and communities, helping them find water. Where do you think this company is going to be 12, 24, 30? The type of royalty check, the royalty check, do you think the royalty check is going to be the same today? Or do you think the royalty check is going to be bigger a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now? Now, if you believe, like I believe, that the royalty check is going to get bigger a year from now, 2 years from now, because a debt box has technology, they have partnerships, they're growing, they're adding on more sites, they're finding more resources. Now, what do you think happens when you have more money coming in, but you have the supply constantly reducing? You're going to see a significant rise in these assets, right? And that technology is revolutionary. You're seeing it right now on the screen. That's gold. That's real gold. In fact, we were on the mine in Ghana, okay? And actually, when I talked to Jason at Bev, okay, Bev Day, I said, Jason, are the machines and everything out there on the land pulling out the gold right now? He said yes, because when we were there, they said it was gonna happen in January, right? Well, January done passed, so right now they're there with the equipment, okay, in Ghana on that gold site that we just showed you with the scan, pulling out the gold. Okay. So this, I get excited because this is real. It's not a get rich quick scheme. This is not no false promises, no hype, nothing like that. We're telling you, look, the micro nodes, they're only going to pay you 1% every single day for the rest of your life. But understand what you're getting 1% of.
Only.
Yeah, exactly. Only. But when you understand what 1% is, or what the 1%, what you're getting, right? And the value of that 1% and the potential that it has because of the backing and the tokenomics is mind blowing. But now you understand that you're not getting 1% because you're going to get 3% with the membership. And if you keep every month, at minimum 3, because they have other packages, right? But at minimum, now you talk about the third month, you got 6. So if somebody, you can just plot it out. If somebody's getting 3 micro nodes a month, how long will it take for them to get the full payout of a node?
So, all right, first of all, guys.
Huge.
First of all, if you're watching this, all right, you need to like this. You need to share it out. Tag anyone you've talked to or has even joined your team. Like if someone has joined your team on IX, just tag them in this video because they probably don't know, right? Most people still have jobs. The world's going crazy right now. You're distracted by all this stuff, right, that's going on, which is what they do when there's a huge wealth transfer, is they distract you with Bud Light and, whatever else people are talking about these days. Here's what I thought about, though, Ricardo, is...
Like 10 nodes better. 10 micro nodes. Right now, go ahead.
So give me the hashtag node life. Hashtag node life in the comments. You guys know big tech does not like us talking and teaching you guys about being free and escaping the matrix. So give us the hashtag node life. Share this out. Here's what I worry about, Ricardo, and here's what kind of just, I don't want this to happen, but I know it's going to happen, right? There's going to be people who get these micro nodes in the next few months. And like somebody posted it in the Facebook group today, right? Like, I'm only making 18 cents a day. And that person will probably give up and quit in about 3 months. And then hopefully they, understand what's going on. And maybe they'll look in 2-3 years. They might see a couple grand. They might see a couple 10 grand. I don't know what they're going to see. But all I know is what they're going to see is more than they have today. And this short-term thinking, right? This, rather than having a growth mindset, you have a fixed mindset. And when we started like doing nodes 2 or 3 years ago, I said the same thing. I told people, I was like, listen, I'm making $2 a day. You might not think that's a lot right now because Gala Games is less than a penny.
Yeah.
But I know where Gala Games is going, and Gala Games went all the way up to 80 cents.
Woo. He was eating good.
You can't have this short-term thinking of
It,
forget about short-term thinking, measuring your wealth in dollars. If you're measuring your wealth in dollars, you are going to lose, period.
yeah. And Mike, you gave
Measure your wealth in assets.
Yeah.
The amount you have, the ounces of silver, the ounces of gold, the
Mhm.
number of Bitcoin, the number of debt, drip, black gold, whatever it is.
Yeah.
The dollar is an illusion. It's a fugazi.
You're right. And you
Mims, make it make sense. Am I
No,
crazy?
No, you made a good point there because what was it talking about? The Fugazi, man. The
It's a
Fugazi.
fugazi.
It's
Wolf
not
of Wall
real.
Street.
Yeah.
It's fake.
Yeah.
This is the Matrix. They're getting you to believe of, oh, I need to save dollars. I need to get dollars. I measure everything in dollars. Why are you doing this?
Yeah. And like you said, Mike, it's about accumulation of an asset. And so you gave a good example when you talked about Gala Games. The reason we're so pumped up, the reason we fired up, the reason we know is because we've gotten to nodes, okay, before, and we're in nodes, right? We got a node that was paying us out in a token that was only 2 cents at the time. Okay. 2 cents the token was at the time. So it wasn't really about the price of the token. It was more about just accumulating the tokens because we had the belief that and it was supported belief that the value of that token would increase. So it was like, okay, yeah, we're not getting paid out a lot right now because it's 2 cents, but this thing could be very big in a year, 2 years, or whatever have you. Well, and not too long of a period of time, I think about a year, and maybe Mike might correct me. It was about a year, right? Um, that token that was 2 cents went to 80 cents, right? But now here's the kicker. In that time period that it went from 2 cents to 80 cents, we had accumulated 100,000 of those tokens. Okay, I want you to understand something. 100,000 tokens at 80 cents.
Let's go.
Okay. So now, so somebody who was valuing that opportunity that was presented to acquire a token at 2 cents from a node, they would say, why would I pay? And we paid $7,500 for that node. Okay. We paid $7,500 for a node. We understood the node would pay us out every single day for life in this token. And we believed that this token has some value to increase. We didn't know what the number was going to be, right? But we knew that we were getting paid every single day. That value proposition alone was very attractive, very sexy. Get paid every single day for owning this asset and this we're going to get paid in these tokens that's backed by this company and what they're doing. So okay, that sounds good. Now, obviously, it was only paying us 2 cents, so we weren't like too crazy about it because we still trying to see what it was going to do. But we had enough, intuition to buy the asset for $7,500, get paid in tokens that were 2 cents at the time, and that same token now worth at the height of the market 80 cents, and we're sitting on over 100,000 of those tokens, right? We're talking about big money from 7,500 now, right, to 80 grand.
Yep.
Right? So this is why we get so excited because, to tell you the truth, what we had with that node and what's going on with that company, the value proposition over here, in my opinion, is magnitudes greater. Magnitudes greater. Okay. The different industries, but I'm just telling you, this is magnitudes greater. Okay. So this is why we get so excited.
Not even close.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Okay, so
this thing breaking up again a little bit all of a sudden.
I'm breaking up?
Yeah, we're just doing that pop and feedback.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, so
is it better now?
No.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you do this then.
Yeah, we're going to go to the next slide.
Yeah, you gotta talk about this. I haven't updated this. I'm sorry. I've been busy, but
okay. And now, so what you're looking at, folks, this slide we like to show. The reason we like to show this slide, because once again, we're trying to like educate you and we want it to stick, and as Mike is a good school teacher. He'll tell you when you're teaching people, you gotta say things over and over. You gotta show it over and over. And eventually the neurons will connect, it'll make sense, and the person really understands what's going on here. So we like to show this side because we want you to understand what makes this project not only unique, but what is going to give it that increased ability and potential for these tokens to rise in value. Very similar to how we talked about the 2 cents to 80 cents, okay? And it's called burning, okay? And what that means is that This company is taking the tens of millions of dollars that they're getting, okay, from the commodities that they're selling in the real world, all right? And then they're buying the tokens that we're mining, okay? But they're not just sitting on those tokens, right? They're actually what we call burning those tokens. They're getting rid of them. They're reducing the supply and circulation. And what that means is that every single month we have a constant reduction in supply. So there's less tokens out there, right? But we have also a constant increase in liquidity, in money, tens of millions of dollars that come in to buy these tokens that are reducing in supply. Well, that mechanism, supply and demand, the price of these tokens are going to rise or have that potential because of the laws of supply and demand. So you can see, and this is, I believe, I'm guessing this is last month, but um, you can see Explorer, we burned $9.1 million. Okay. They took $9.1 million. This didn't come from people selling memberships. Okay. This didn't come from people selling nodes. Okay. This didn't come from them paying a celebrity to hype it up. This didn't come from like some major investor who put money in to buy it. No, this money came from the sale or the activity from the projects that are backing these tokens. So the satellite, $9.1 million. They bought these tokens and burnt, over 1 billion tokens. Okay. The one that's oil, $5.9 million from the sale of oil, folks. Folks, we getting, I still get mind blown. I'm getting paid from the oil industry. Hello. I'm benefiting from I've only paid into the oil industry. I've never been able to get paid from the oil industry. I've only paid into it. Now I get paid from it. And if you
Mm.
if you understand geopolitics and what's going on around the world right now, okay, folks, it's huge. It's huge right now. Okay, to be getting paid from oil. Natural gas, $5.1 million burnt in natural gas. This winter coming up, 8 months from now, natural gas is going to be in high demand, especially in Europe, because the reserves that they had, they no longer have. Okay. There's some dynamics in place. So it's huge. So also with Bev, okay, beverage industry. You saw Mike show you the guns, Bev, okay. Other side, there it is. Right? Same thing. We're getting paid from the beverage industry. Okay. The beverage industry is a recession-proof industry. Okay. Yeah. Recession-proof industry. And then of course gold, folks. I mean, I really truly get pumped. Sometimes I get chills because once again, when I look at what's going on in this global economy, and I'm seeing the gold rush is on, folks. The gold rush 2.0 is on. I'm telling you right now, Mike, you sent me a Zimbabwe is backing, central bank is backing their currency by gold.
Yeah,
Right?
we got to do that in the next live stream.
Yeah.
I'm just getting some Richard's rainwater to enjoy while I get paid.
Yeah.
While people drink water.
Listen, real projects and companies that blow up, they have a real product. What Mike just showed you was how we're getting paid from not only the beverage but the watering and aluminum.
We got all the assets,
We
bro.
get all the assets.
What assets don't we have? I mean, just give us some more time. We'll get everything on the periodic table.
Man, eventually the stuff that we need, right? And same thing with real estate, folks. Mike talked about real estate. I talked about monopoly. Four greenhouses to give you one red hotel. We getting paid from real estate too, folks. This company is doing something that's truly disruptive, revolutionary, blazing a trail, setting the standard. Like I said, this is that Apple Steve Jobs moment. This is that that Amazon, that Google, that Microsoft moment before they blew up, right after the dot-com bubble or something, when people were all scared, selling red, and buying green. It's huge, and we got more to come, folks. So we got a whole new business with these micro nodes, with these memberships that now come with the asset. There's no way you lose. There's no way you lose.
Game over.
Game over.
All right, so let me answer Kevin's question because he's bought so many nodes and
Okay.
he's on here right now. We got to answer to him. Okay, so most of the time, Kevin, as you know, nodes start out lower and produce the most tokens, and then as they sell out, the price of them goes up. and the token production decreases. They decided to flip this on its head, do the complete inverse with drip. So with drip, the price started out at 7,500 for the first 1,000. Now, why is that? Because the half of the tokens are going to be mined of this project in the first 2 months. By July 1st, right here, okay? And this year one isn't 1 year, it's 2 months. July 1st is the first happening. So 750 million tokens will be put out into the node holders of DRIP. That's the only way tokens are created or come into existence is from node holders. This makes us very safe and legal when it comes to compliance and regulations. So next year, from July 1st of 2023 to 2024, 375 million will be produced or given to the node holders. So that is why they had this type of tokenomics or selling. So I don't know why these are at 2,500 when I'm seeing 17,000 sold. Maybe it's an error. I don't know. Maybe you should take advantage of it right now. Maybe IX got a deal with the debt box. But let me break down what's going on here, guys, for Kevin and everyone else out there. This is one drip node I have. Okay. This has been 9 days. This is 9 days. Okay. I paid $5,000 for this. I've made $1,500. You can see right here in my mining balance. Okay. Yesterday, mine last cycle, again, a cycle is 24 hours. I made 326 drip or $77 a day. One drip right now is 23 cents. 17,000 drip nodes have been sold. And currently right now, because the cycle ends at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, so I've been mining for 4 hours or so, I've made about $10, 41 drip. And guys, just to be clear, I can withdraw this right now. I can sell this into dollars, send it to my bank account, buy gas, buy food, pay my mortgage, pay bills, whatever I want to do. This is not dashboard money I'm hoping and wishing I can cash out. No, I can cash this out right now. But I know the long-term value of this project. And again, I said this week, Ricardo, this would be like me selling Bitcoin. The guy literally spent 10,000 Bitcoin on 2 pizzas. That's $250 million.
Woo. That's crazy.
But back in 2010, it was $40.
Yeah.
He bought 2 large pizzas for $40 and gave them 10,000 Bitcoin. That today would be worth $250 million.
I wish I had 10,000.
This is why you have to have that long-term mindset.
Yeah.
Mims, make it make sense.
Yeah, I mean, so folks, one thing too is so about drip, drip is no longer available through the debt box. You can only buy it through IX Global now. All right. The price is so low now, you only buy it through IX Global. You can't buy it through the debt box anymore. And yeah, I mean, like Mike said, I'm really excited about drip. I love half-life projects because, like Mike said, this is liquid. This drip node just came out. We didn't have to wait 2-3 months normally for it to hit pancake swap or hit an exchange and be liquid for us to sell these tokens because it is a half-life project. You know, soon as they came out with drip, less than a week, this thing hit pancake swap. And I love that because you know who hold these tokens? You know who holds the drip tokens? The people in the community. And the people in the community, most people are not trying to sell as soon as they get it because they understand the value of this project. They're long-term holders. Right? You might maybe have 90% who are long-term, 10% people who will sell, right? And so that's why when you look at drip and you look at its performance since it came out, that's why it's been stabilizing and rising higher. You understand? There's the people, you know, because they're releasing 50% of all tokens ever mined to the node holders. Well, who are the early node holders? It's us. It's the community. Well, what is the mindset and understanding of the community of this node and this project and the value of these tokens over the long term? So we understand the hold, right? And so I'm really getting excited. It's going to be very interesting to see, what that does. I mean, Drip does and continues to do with it now being liquid. The only people who have tokens are the people in the community. There's no outside force that just bought a massive amount of tokens and that can dump on us at any point in time. So this project, I anticipate, a slow and steady growth, and that's what we want to see. Because understand something, every single day you're accumulating more and more tokens. So if you got micro nodes or if you got nodes and you're looking at the price, do not look at the price. It's like Mike said. Somebody sold 10,000 Bitcoins for a pizza, $40 worth of pizza or $20, whatever it was. Look at how many tokens you're getting. That's the value. And
Mm.
imagine you accumulating 1,000 tokens, 10,000 tokens, 50,000, 100,000, 500,000, 1,000,000 tokens. And imagine as the value of those tokens rise and you start to see your wallet increase. That's when that aha moment goes off. That's what, me and Mike was so excited when we had got that other node that was 2 cents and we saw the coin go to 80 cents and we're sitting on 100,000 coins.
Yeah.
We like nodes are next level. That's why when we saw this node program, when we saw what the debt box had, and we said, hold on, this is nodes. Already our airs are all the way up. And then we know commodities. We know what's going on in the economy. We understand gold, silver. We understand oil, natural gas. We understand the things that make the global economy function. We understand the things that make us enjoy and sustain the lifestyle that we live today. So you said, hold on. And then they have technology that allows them to find these resources that the global economy needs during the time of a global transition and reset. Oh, it was a no-brainer. The only thing we need to know is, are these guys, the founders, legit? And are they really
Right.
doing what they said they were doing? And after
Yep.
we've done our due diligence, we went to Ghana and we're traveling to, to New Orleans, and we're going all over the world with this company. We keep meeting the owners and we keep getting more validation and getting more confirmation and getting more into the insight and genius of where these founders are taking the company and all the things that they're going to be adding. That's it. It's game over. Listen, I
Yep.
don't need to be in everything. I'm not a person who needs to be in everything. I don't mind being a multimillionaire in one thing. Okay. I don't mind being a multimillionaire in one thing. And that comes in crypto. Sometime, Mike, we talked about this. We were too diversified into other crypto projects, early on.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
imagine if you took your resources. This is why I tell people, think about where you're spending your money and think about if you had took that money and put it into one place as opposed to spreading out your money and dividing it, right? And then so now when that project or that company blows up, you're now a millionaire, multimillionaire in that one token, as opposed to you sitting on maybe a few thousand because you had one token who did well and one that didn't do well, or whatever it is, however you diversified your money. So this is huge. This is huge to me. A lot of people are already multimillionaires, about 10,000 people, if not more now, over multimillionaires from the debt box, from what they've done with these nodes and the tokens and everything else, and more are coming. Okay. And I already know for us and ours and what we're doing, shout out to the millionaires and micro millionaires already.
And this is a great question here from Troy on YouTube. Are you worried about buying the drip node so high and now the value is decreasing so quickly? So I think what Troy
Good
means
question.
is I bought a drip node at 5,000. Some people, hold on, let me share this. Some people bought it at 7,500. Okay. I was so pissed. Ricardo bought it one day before me. And I don't know the exact amount of more tokens he made in that day, but it was a lot.
Yeah, it was 1,000.
And I should have done it sooner. But you have to understand here is that as more node holders come on, the number of tokens you get decreases. So Ricardo got, I want to say, almost 1,000 more tokens than I did by one day. Okay. So let's just say drip goes to $1. That means Ricardo got $1,000 that day that I didn't get because I waited one day to buy the drip node. And all it takes is 3 or 4 days to realize when this hits $1, I just lost 3 or 4 grand by not getting in. Now, of course, if you're not able to spend 7,500 or 5 grand, or now apparently it's to 2,500. If you can't spend that right now, that's fine. Get a micro node or wait for it to go down to, and I have a lot of people telling me this, Ricardo. Can you imagine how quickly these are going to sell out when we get down to here?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I thought we were going to be here forever. Like somebody asked me today, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like 3,500 is kind of the sweet spot. I think people are going to just wait.
Yeah.
Apparently, no.
Yeah. No, as it goes lower, they're going to sell out fast. I know
Yeah.
I want more. But yeah, I mean, so that's the, to answer that question, and you did a great job. Really, that's it. It's the value.
Right.
Obviously there's a benefit. The founders, and Jason, they're very smart. They're very intelligent. And the geniuses, as we like to call them, and they know what they're doing. And the value proposition was so great to get a node at 7,500 as opposed to waiting because of the tokenomics, because of it being a half-life project. So no, we're not worried because we already understood. I mean, it's in the light paper. We all can see that, the nodes will eventually be worth $500 as they get close to selling out. And we could have waited, but people who are waiting, they're not accumulating tokens. You know what I mean? They're not participating right now. They're sitting on the sidelines waiting to get in the game while we're in the game winning right now. Right? I mean, I got almost a third probably of what I paid for my drip node back already. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm accumulating more and more tokens. Okay? So no, if anything, I'm getting more excited as it goes down because it gives me the opportunity to buy more and it gives other people the opportunity to buy more. But understand something. When these nodes sell out, okay, they're gonna sell on the open market. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you one thing is for sure. Somebody who bought these nodes.
I've never seen Ricardo this giddy, guys. I've never seen him this giddy.
Look, these nodes will sell out, folks, just like all the other nodes will. And somebody's gonna put these nodes out on OpenSea. And I just at the way this token has been listed and the way this token is performing, okay, this node is gonna be worth more than $500. It's gonna be worth more than $1,000. It's gonna be worth more than $2,000. I can see that.
And even though I was a day late from you, Ricardo, I'm almost at a third of my investment back in a week.
Yeah.
Guys, this is unheard of.
Yeah, so I haven't put any tokens in my wallet, and so you have
I spent 5 grand on this.
Yeah.
I've made 1,500 in like 9 days.
Yeah, I'm still on like 9,000. I'm still on like 9,000 drips. So I got like 3,000, almost more than you from that one day. I think that's what it was. But
yeah, I mean it's just a no-brainer, guys. Like,
yeah, it's a no-brainer.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. And I know you're gonna put up the chart. I know you're gonna show the.
You want this one?
Yeah. And so.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Start it off. Break it off real quick.
So, again, guys, you have to understand the real world royalties from water or black gold or oil, natural gas, aluminum come in to buy this. So you can see if you go to Dex Screener, do you see this maker here? Do you see how the address for almost every buy is 48E9C? That's the trust.
Yeah.
The trust is constantly buying tokens.
Yeah, very strategic.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, all the green.
You can't fake this. It's on the blockchain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real. Yeah. Yeah, all the green.
That's why we can sell. We don't need new people. We don't need hype. We don't need to hire Floyd Mayweather come and promote debt.
Exactly.
We got Mims. We don't need Floyd.
Right. I mean, that's the real value proposition here, folks. The trust, because remember, we told you they're taking tens of millions of dollars and they're buying these tokens. So now you're gonna be like, okay, well, how do we know that? Well, the blockchain doesn't lie. We can check the blockchain like we're looking now, and we can see that the same address keeps constantly buying a little bit at a time, right? They're buying the dips, and it's adding value to this token, and so that doesn't stop. that is going to be a continuous thing through the life of the project. That's a mechanism that's set into the project, while at the same time, the supply of tokens is reducing. Okay. And so you can see, not only that they're buying, but you can see the sales that come through. You can see the chart and the growth of the chart. And it's a healthy chart. I mean, anytime there's a little dip, the trust comes right in and buys a dip. You see, that's what the trust does. The trust is going to come in as soon as that drip come, is buying a dip. As soon as it sees a drop in the price, is buying a dip. That's what you're seeing, folks. So anytime you see a red line, somebody sold, and good for them. They had the tokens, they need the money, they sold, right? Good thing. Our project is liquid. They can do that, right? But what happens right after you see a dip? You start to see these green candles come in, and you start to see them slowly building upwards. That's the trust strategically buying tokens a little bit at a time, not taking all $10 million at one buy. And you're like, well, where's the 10 million? No, that don't make sense, because of course everybody's going to sell, right? It's not going to look on a chart. It's going to be stupid. So they have tens of millions of dollars they're working with, but they're buying $100 of the token every few seconds, $50 of the token every few seconds, $80 of the token every few seconds. When a big dip comes in, they buy a little more. And that's that constant process. And so you understand that, hold on, the less people stop selling, more buyers are coming in, or the supply is reducing, more buyers are coming in. This token is going to go up more in value. I'm going to be sitting on more money. That's right. This is super next level, right?
And I would just say, I don't know who this Facebook user is. Again, guys, look down in the comments or wherever you're watching and just click a few buttons so we can see who's talking. Yeah, I mean, we have made a substantial amount of money from this.
Yeah.
We have spent time with Jason and Jake Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
We have spent time with everyone at IX Global. Shout out to Joe.
Yeah.
Guys, we are the unicorn. We are the unicorn of the crypto market.
Yeah.
99% of people have no idea what we're doing, and they can't even fathom it because they've been burned so many times, and they've been following so many scams.
Yeah.
And all these Ponzi's.
Yep.
Right? No, we're good, guys. We've been in here since July. It's now April. We're going to Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
We're going to be celebrating a year in 3-4 months. We're just going to keep winning. You can jump on board and run whenever you want, but we done.
Yeah, and I'm guessing on tomorrow's show we'll go into some other details that we want to talk to you guys about. The DR, what we're doing, because we're not going to the DR to slow down and relax. Okay, we're going to the DR to get ready to come back and turn up. Okay, because we're going on a run. We're going to renounce that too. I like to get ahead of myself sometimes, Mike.
Let me relax a little bit, Ricardo. Just let me relax a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna relax while we're there. But
I'll let you do all the work. I'll relax.
Yeah. I'm hyped. Okay, I'm hyped. I'm fired up because I'm telling you, the world has changed forever. Okay, the world is changing literally right before our eyes, and we're like the calm before the storm. We see what's brewing overseas. We see what's brewing with the dollar. We see what's brewing with gold. We're seeing this massive interest and explosion into blockchain, CBDCs, the crypto space. We understand the massive, need for commodities for these economies to support their economies and to grow their economies and to support the value of the tokens. We understand what this technology can do and how it can revolutionize the world and enhance the quality of people's lives and enhance and support governments and institutions around the world. We understand that we are perfectly positioned for the wealth transfer. Okay. And so all we have to do is constantly, continuously, consistently build wealth, acquire nodes, right? Pay our memberships, which comes with nodes, keep getting gold and silver, share with other people, increase our passive income, right? That's it. And when you have something like this, folks, there's nothing like this. If somebody's really serious, if they take their time and really listen to this live stream, really listen to what we've been saying, really listen to what you're saying, there's no way they don't get a membership for $150, especially with the proposition of, hey, try this out. Either way, you're going to get paid for life.
And I know we've been going for long, but again, I want to hit on this, Ricardo, because a lot of people have questions about the membership. Okay. We're going to keep this simple, guys. 1, 2, 3.
The runner's way.
This is the runner's way. Number 1, you want to do anything we talked about. right up here on the top right where you see it says membership and benefits, micro license, basic micro. For $150 a month, you get 3 micro nodes that we talked about this whole time, right?
Yeah.
An income producing asset for life. You can buy this one time, never buy anything from my ex. You will get that node, those 3 micro nodes will pay you out every single day the rest of your life. Okay. That's step 1. Step 2, if you're like, oh, I want to make more every day, get a premium micro. All right.
Right.
And once
Get
you
5.
get into this and you understand that we can make money from telling people all this, which we didn't even talk about tonight.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Get a premium combo. Or should I tell them the secret sauce, Ricardo, or keep it secret?
No, we can tell them the secret sauce, but just
All right.
just make people understand something, that the reason you want to consider a premium micro is because you're going to get 5 nodes, 5 micro nodes in a premium combo. Okay,
I got 5 on it.
Yeah, you got 5 on it, and that's huge. So the question is, now if you're going to pay for a membership and you understand that this membership is going to come with a income producing asset that's going to pay you for the rest of the day, for the rest of your life, okay, every single day for the rest of your life, do you want 3% of what a full node will pay you every single day for the rest of your life? Or do you want 5% every single day for the rest of your life of what a full node will pay you, right? So that's the difference, really, because you're obviously getting 3 micro nodes with the basic or 5 with the premium, okay? And then obviously you can do the math. Well, next month, if I did another 5, which is only $250, then now I'm getting 10% paid to me every single day for the rest of my life. So a basic micro, which gives you 3 micro nodes, is $150. For those who can't see it, it's a little small. And then a premium micro node, which gives you 5 micro licenses, is $250. Okay, so this is a perfect process of converting liabilities into assets. That $250, like you said, I tell all the time, right? People spend that on a bad date. Okay,
Yeah.
that $250 is a liability. The dollar's losing value. Convert that into an asset that's going to pay you for life, right? And then Mike, go ahead and drop the secret sauce on them. The way we actually like to acquire and add to the memberships in here for those who are builders, for those who want to like get to the next level.
Yeah. Let me get to that question here in a minute. So we're not going into all the details of the comp plan, but basically you can get started with the basic micro. As you build up your business, get the premium micro, and then you can either choose between the pro combo or the premium combo, and you can even get
let me add this in here real quick while you
go for it.
The 2 things that you need to consider when you're getting these memberships is, 1, the volume that comes with it, because the volume is associated to your rank, and your rank is associated to your payout. So one thing you want to be considerate of is the volume. And the second thing you want to consider is how many micro licenses you're getting, how many micro nodes you're getting, right? So like for me, myself, what I did was, right, I ended up, because I'm an influencer and above in this company, right? And so I need to hold a certain volume, right? So what I'm doing is, and what's crazy is me holding a higher volume is giving me more income producing assets every single day, right? Give me more nodes. So I'm on a premium micro. Okay, so I get 5 micro nodes every single month. I pay $250 for that. But now for my status, to maintain my status of an influencer and above and get that payout, I have to have a little more volume, a little more PV. So what I did was I bought
over 100.
I gotta have over 100. So a premium micro gives me 5 licenses and it gives me 80 PV. So I need 100 PV so I can maximize my level and get my full payout, right? And that bonus that comes with it. We ain't talking about the rank bonus yet, right? But I need 100 PV. So what I did was I bought a driven add-on. Okay, somebody's gonna say, I don't want to add on to this and that, this and that. For rank wise, if you want to hit a certain rank and you want to have the PV, you need 100 PV. So I get, for me myself, I did 5 micro licenses, which is the premium micro for $250, and then I added on for $50. It says 60 there, but it's 50. Driven trading, and that gave me not only the 5 micro licenses, not only do I have driven, but now I have the PV required to have a higher rank of influencer and get paid out on that level.
Bro, hold up. So listen, this is not for most of you guys, okay? This is only for builders,
Yeah,
people who
people
are
who,
serious. But
yeah.
what Mims just broke down, he's getting 5 micro licenses and driven trading for $310 a month with
300 actually.
one. Oh, is it only 50 for driven now?
Yeah, it's 50 for driven. At least when I did it, yes.
Okay. All right. So $300 a month, and he's getting 105 business volume.
Yeah.
If you don't
Now
know
let
what
me.
we're talking about, don't worry about it.
Now it's 100. Now I know, but it's 100 for it's 20 actually QRBV for driven. When I did it, this chart is not. They need to fix it. Okay.
Oh,
The
whoa.
graph.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 20, not 25, and it's $10 difference. So it's 50 for driven trading, and it's 20 QRVB, right? So now
Oh, so you do go
that
to
gives me
100.
100. It gives me 100 on the spot. So I'm at 100 Q. I'm at 100 PV, and I'm paying $300. Okay. So somebody asks, why not get the premium combo? Well, two reasons. One, the premium combos, the combo packages are not available until about a week or so. Okay. So I didn't see it in my back office. So I had to go communicate with support, right? So they won't be available, from my understanding, for a week or so. But I still needed to have my 100 PV. So I had to figure something out. So since the premium combo wasn't available, I figured out that I can just get a 5 micro premium micro pack and get driven trading as an add-on. Now I have my PV. Now I have still 5 micro nodes, and I'm actually paying less than what I would have paid if I had a premium combo, because a premium combo is $350, right? And it gives you 120 PV. Now, the extra 20 PV is nice on a personal, but I don't need it. I just really need 100 to hit the level. And then on a premium combo, right? And on a premium combo is 350. Well, that just gives me 5 micro nodes, but I can get the same thing for 300 by getting a premium micro and a driven trading as an add-on. So really, the value proposition for me, it wasn't to get the premium combo, even if it was available now, because of my realization that I can get the premium micro, 5 micro licenses, and just get driven trading as an add-on, have my 100 QRVB or points that I need, still have 5 micro nodes, okay, and end up saving about $50.
And
That
listen,
can
guys,
change,
again,
but that's what it is right now.
Listen, we like to get detailed and tell you everything.
Yeah, I know.
So if you're a new person
and you're confused,
by this, just,
like, what are you talking
forget
about?
everything we said.
QRVB and all this other. Now you're talking about something else.
Yeah.
No, look.
Nothing. None of this matters really.
Yeah. This is only for people who like, all right, I want to build this business and I want to make sure that I don't miss anything, and I want to qualify for all the ranks and all the bonuses and everything. If you're just somebody who wants to buy micro nodes, you don't have to worry about this part. You can
just get a basic micro. That's step one.
Yeah, just get a basic micro or premium if you want to get 5% as opposed to 3. You depend on where your money is.
Step 1, step 2, step 3. You need to be an expert runner, and you need to have you need to be in the app, and we'll take you through that.
We love you guys so much. We're giving them the training and strategy session that we normally do on a Tuesday night at 7. Okay, we love you guys so much. We done went over the hour. Okay, we're so passionate about it. We done went to a training and strategy session for you guys.
I don't even know how we went this long. We didn't even do anything tonight.
Man, look, it's fun.
All right, we got to answer some questions here, though.
Yeah, let's definitely get some questions.
Again, whoever asked this question, look down in the comments, click something on Restream so we can see who's saying this. Okay, so if I get a premium micro drip pack and a 5 micro drip nodes, will I start mining 10 nodes immediately, or 5% this month, and another 5% next month? You can get up to 10 micro nodes in each project a month. So you can get a membership of 5, again, the premium micro for 5, and then buy 5 add-ons, and you will be mining 10% of a perpetual node this month. Shout out to Kevin Clifford. Love the fact that you can buy micros with your card. Again, we barely
touched this, Ricardo. Oh man, how do we forget that? That was the other part that blew my mind wide open. Yes, how did I forget that?
Right? This is so much easier. This is why we have a new business.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Make it make sense real quick.
Real quick. Okay. So folks, normally to get these nodes and take advantage of this, you got to get into crypto. Folks, you can buy these micro nodes with your debit card, your credit card. So literally with your card, because most people are like, oh, you got to get into crypto, you got to buy some Bitcoin, you got to do some conversions, all this and that. No, this membership, because it's a membership. You pay your membership every single month with your credit or debit card, $150, $250, whatever you want to do. Okay. You do that with your debit card. It's coming with micronodes. It's going to pay you for life every single day in these tokens. That's phenomenal because the simplicity in anything you want simplicity. You want to keep it simple. You want user friendly. You want ease of use, right? And so not only did we revolutionize the game with micronodes, and putting them in the membership, but now you can pay with your credit card, your debit card, and set that thing up on automatic and get, like you said, you can get, like Mike said, you can get up to 10 nodes, 10 micronodes per month. So what that means is that you can get 10% in that month per project, right? Per project. So obviously we're talking about drip, we're talking about BGLD, and we're talking about DLG. But now let's say and I have a lot of people who are buying 10 nodes a month, and say drip. They're like, man, I want the 10. Well, guess what? Those people, if they keep their membership for 10 months, they're now getting 100% of what a full node would pay out. So if you don't have 100% money right now to buy a full node, get 10 micro nodes a month, and in 10 months, you will have the payout of what a full node produces, and you will get that for life every single day for the rest of your life. If that's probably one of the most dynamic, exciting ways to dollar cost average your way into wealth and owning a node.
Exactly, it's huge. All right, we got to answer these questions and then get off.
Yeah.
So right now, Israel, you cannot just buy one $50 node. You have to get them in a 3-pack for $150.
Yeah, that's
but that is your membership. Again, buying a basic micro, 3 micros a month is your membership. That's it.
Yeah. And like you said, sometimes you gotta say it over and over. So they are $50, but they're sold in bundles of 3 and 5. Okay. So they're $50 for each, but they're sold in bundles of 3 and 5. So 3 is going to give you, right, Mike? Look,
I like my nose like I like my women. All right. For the basic micro license, do you have to get them monthly or bi-monthly? You can get them whenever you want. You can get them monthly, bi-monthly, whenever you want. I mean, it's up to you. When you buy something in the system, you're active for 28 days. So if you're trying to make compensation of promoting this, you'll want to get something every 28 days in order to stay active.
Yeah.
All right. Facebook user, keep talking. I love it. Again, look in the comments on YouTube or Facebook, click a few buttons for restream so we know who you are. Jeff brings up a good point. The premium 175 also includes hosting credits. But again, some people might have V boxes, Jeff. But again, I think
the only thing
there's no way you can lose.
Yeah. So I love micronodes. And so the only thing I would say about the 175 is that, and with the hosting credits are nice, but that's just for 30 days. The hosting credits last for 30 days. So you get like 30 days of free hosting. So, that's an interesting value proposition. It's a great value proposition to come with the membership to say, hey, we're going to give you, 30 days. And that's for full license owners too. If somebody's coming in with micro, they want to get micros, you don't pay for hosting at all. So you don't need a hosting credit.
Yeah.
Now, if you're buying a full license and you want, the first month, free without having to pay for, the hosting, then that's great as well. But to me, the value proposition is with the micro packs, without a doubt. And then maybe adding drip.
I just got to say this, Israel, whoever invited you here, just contact them. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a good question. The memberships come. No, it's fine. The memberships come with micronodes, brother. Or
the micronodes are a membership.
Somebody say sis. But the micronodes are the membership. Exactly. So yes.
Just so we're clear here, Ricardo, when you buy a basic micro, for $150.
No, that's a good point, Mike, because when people do see basic membership, they think that you have to buy the membership and then buy a micro pack. No, that's what I thought too.
No.
No, we thought that, and we have to clarify that for the people because it can be confusing. Yeah. So you do not have to buy a basic membership, pro membership, or premium membership and then decide which micro pack I'm getting. No. The micro licenses are the memberships as well. They come with IX Academy. Okay. It's the membership as well. This is why it's so mind-blowing. It's not you got to get a membership.
This is what we're saying.
This is no, but Mike, we process things. We got to break it down for the people.
Right. No, I feel you.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So that is the membership. So if you're paying $150 a month, you're gonna get 3 micro nodes, and you have the IX Global membership. You got IX Academy that comes with it. Okay, that is your membership. $150 a month, 3% paid to you every single day for life in cryptocurrency, and you get the membership, and it's on automatic coming from your debit card. Clip that. Don DeMarco.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Woo!
The longest stream we've done in forever. We didn't even do anything. We didn't do a presentation.
Now he said, now Jeff's saying some's for customers only. Which one is he talking about? I'm not sure.
What do you mean, Jeff?
Yeah, break it down for us, brother. I mean, this is a very fluid thing. We're all learning it. We had to have
with Jeff the dreads.
The locks.
The best dreads
Clean
in the
locks.
East. The locks.
He says the micro packs are for customers only. I don't know. That's not what I got. I got that you can.
I don't know what that means. Who are customers?
Yeah, I don't think we have a customer situation anymore. $50 customer membership. Is that there's no more of that.
All right, good, Israel. Yeah, get with Ricardo. Just message him. He'll hit you up, get you rolling. You got the master here, so no worries.
Okay. So he's saying you might not get something right. So the difference is what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Right. IX has is growing its plethora of resources of value, right? And so some people find more value in micronodes. Some people find more value in trading. Some people find more value because that's what they have effectively done with these packages now. They've given you options. Is it you value micronodes more? Are you going to get a micronode membership? Or do you value, say, the Telegram chat, IX Academy, Driven, and all that other stuff more? You know what I mean? And then you can get one of those memberships. What I find more valuable for me is micronode memberships more so than IX chat and Academy and other things. Not that it's not valuable, but I'm given the option. And so the option to me is I want to get 3% every single day in a micronode that comes with this license, or 5% every single day from the micronodes and these licenses. Then not, so. But yeah, I mean, plug into the runners, man. We give out all the announcements. Plug in, But I don't know. The value's still there, folks. We're fired up and excited. Perhaps that won't.
Yeah, I'm speechless at this point of
fired up. Great show.
How we did nothing but talked for like an hour and a half because we're
man, look, I can go for another hour, Mike.
I know you can. You go for 3 hours on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I appreciate you, Jeff. Hey, thank you everybody for the comments. Everybody who asks questions and add value. We appreciate you. Look, folks, we just getting started. Like I said, we got a whole new business. The micronodes, these memberships, the value proposition is unbelievable. We're getting ready to go. We're getting ready to go to the DR at the end of this week. We're gonna chill out and relax a little bit. We're gonna come back and turn up. 30-day run. Fired up and excited.
We're gonna relax a lot, Ricardo.
We're gonna relax a lot, okay, in the DR, and we're gonna come back and turn up a lot, okay. Fired up for what we got and the value that we got for people. So, man, we're gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Unless Mike got anything, I'm gonna let you close us out. But we're gonna come back tomorrow at 10 p.m. with another phenomenal show, more value. Like I said, folks, reach back out to your folks. The person who told you no, that big time networker. Get back, and also reach back out because, and I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna tell you this last thing I'm gonna say, Mike, and then we're gonna talk about this tomorrow as well. But those of us who were on $115 a month memberships and things like that prior to the new packages, you have to go and set up your memberships now. You have to reset it up. There is no automatic. Well, I was on the 115 and it was coming out of my commissions or it was coming out of my card. There is no more 115. So there's no way for them to auto renew your membership. Understand that.
Right.
So you need to go in and set up your new membership option. Which one are you going to get? You're going to get that basic membership packages, or you're going to get a micro pack, whatever you get. Obviously, we advocate micro packs, right? Go back in to your back office and let your people know who you signed up. Because if you signed up some people, they bought a membership at 115 or the old membership, the $10 membership option. $10 is no more. Okay. All that stuff is gone. Everybody now has to go back in their business, their back office, and re-get a membership. Okay. You can choose which membership you want, but you have to set that up. It's not going to be automatic. And I don't want people to lose out on points. I don't want people to, mess up their business because they didn't check and realize that they need to renew their membership. So make sure you reach out to your people and tell them, hey, they've changed the membership structure. You need to choose your membership, but it's gotten better. Be fired up and excited when you tell them this, because this is a good thing that has to make you now, choose. It's gotten better. The membership's gotten way more sexier, way more attractive.
Yeah, I think Joe says it right. Like, 5 and driven is the way to go.
Yeah.
And obviously everyone get in where you fit in. But again, guys, we're winning no matter what.
Yeah.
All right. We good, my man. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about exiting the matrix and taking the red pill tomorrow. That's all we're gonna do.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Fired up and excited.
All right. We're
Lace
gonna
up.
see you guys in the Dominican Republic, Hard Rock Cafe Hotel.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Lace up,
Peace.
let's get wealthy. Peace.
So my cash stack, high yields on stable coins, yeah, that's where my bag at. All I really need is Wi-Fi, get money on DeFi, mega cash on MetaMask. You better run when the runners run, show you how to get your money up. Dollar inflated like bubble gum, markets are jumping like double dutch. Buying up gold till I get a ton, crypto, yeah, I got some.